Samuel T. Orton was one of the first researchers to describe the emotional aspects of dyslexia. According to his research, the majority of dyslexic preschoolers are happy and well-adjusted. Their emotional problems begin to develop when early reading instruction does not match their learning style. Over the years, frustration mounts as classmates surpass the dyslexic student in reading skills. The frustration of children with dyslexia often centers on their inability to meet expectations. Their parents and teachers see a bright, enthusiastic child who is not learning to read and write. The pain of failing to meet other people's expectations is surpassed only by dyslexics' inability to achieve their goals. This is particularly true of those who develop perfectionistic expectations in order to deal with their anxiety. They grow up believing that it is terrible to make a mistake. However, their learning disability, almost by definition, means that these children will make many mistakes. This is painful for them, as it makes them feel chronically inadequate. Dyslexics' performance varies from day to day. On some days, reading may come fairly easily. However, another day, they may be barely able to write their own names. This inconsistency is confusing not only for the dyslexics, but also for others in their environment. Few other handicapping conditions are intermittent in nature. A child in a wheelchair remains there. In fact, if on some days the child can walk, most professionals would consider it to be an hysterical condition. This fluctuating performance makes it difficult for dyslexics to learn to compensate because they cannot predict the intensity of the symptoms on a given day. Anxiety is the most frequent emotional symptom reported by dyslexics. They become fearful due to constant frustration and confusion in school. These feelings are exacerbated by the inconsistencies of dyslexia. Because they may anticipate failure, entering new situations can provoke anxiety. Many teachers and parents misinterpret resulting avoidance behavior as laziness. Many of the emotional problems caused by dyslexia occur out of frustration with school. The obvious target of the dyslexic's anger is schools and teachers. However, it is also common for dyslexics to vent their anger on their parents. Often, such children sit on their anger during school to the point of being passive. However, once they are in the safe environment of home, these powerful feelings erupt.